Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're talking about business. It's a BizTalk conversation we're going to have. Now, over the last few days, I've had a lot of people come into the store, and what they've been asking me is, how do you start your own business? Now, I can go over a ton of technical things about starting a business: creating your name, filing with the state, getting your EIN number, getting a location, or if it's a service, marketing as far as internet marketing and social media marketing, that sort of thing, or what type of marketing you should do based on your business and type of employees that you're going to have. There's so many little technical things like that that we could discuss, but that's not what I want to talk about first. Because the main thing that I wanted to establish with those people is, are you truly an entrepreneur? And so I'm asking you the same question. For those of you out there who are saying that you want to start your own business, the question that I have for you is, what do you want to start? Are you an entrepreneur to the point where you want to start something that functions without you, something that creates a legacy? Or are you someone who just want to create a self-employment opportunity for yourself, which is basically just creating a job for yourself? You see, if I just built this store and I just perfected it and just continue to run it, then I'm really just creating a job for myself, because I still have to come in here and the work is based off me, and the day-to-day management is still based off me. But a true entrepreneur is looking to create something that runs off of a system that doesn't require them, and therefore they can continue and go on and do whatever else that they choose to do in their life. You see, what an entrepreneur wants to do is create a lifestyle that allows them to create other things within their life, create opportunities within their life. So the question is, are you an entrepreneur? I'm reminded of things like Tyler Perry talking about how while he was putting on his plays, he lived out of his car. How Mark Cuban talked about how he slept on his friend's basement floor and ate banana sandwiches. See, the other thing about being an entrepreneur is, are you willing to sacrifice for your business? Are you willing to sacrifice to get to that state of being able to live the way that you want to live? You may start out at different levels than other people. You may have money, you may not have money. You may have great credit, you may not have great credit. You may have to build from scratch, you may have the ability to build it from a parent's business. I don't know where you're starting, but where you're starting is where you're starting. Doesn't matter where anyone else started. Only thing matters is where you started. So the question is, are you willing to go through the sacrifices that may occur based on where you're starting? Because not everybody has to live out of their car. But not everybody gets $250,000 as a loan from their parents either. And that's no shade on anybody who's done that. It's just the mere fact of things. Life is not fair. So if you're a true entrepreneur, you understand that, and you move in your life knowing that, and you do what's necessary to create what it is that you desire to create. So if you've answered the question that yes, you are an entrepreneur and you're ready to do business, really do business, the next step that you got to look at is what type of business are you going to do? You see, if people get caught up into the idea that they must do something that they're passionate about, but really you need to do something that you can functionally do and create and drive income. Because here's the thing about it. For me, there are businesses that I would want to get involved in, but they cost millions of dollars to get started. I don't have millions of dollars to get started. My passion lies in those areas. My bigger interest lies in those areas. But what I recognize is that there's a thing called stair-stepping. I will stair-step my way in businesses that I can start at the level that I'm at now, and stair-step my way until I get to that point. It doesn't mean that I don't care about what I'm doing as far as making popcorn and ice cream. I love the product. I love the interaction with people. But this is not my dream. But I will utilize this as a vehicle and build this into a multi-billion dollar company, so that I can stair-step my way to do the things that I have greater passions for. That's what I'm asking you. Are you willing to do that? And what can you do? So you have to ask yourself, how much money do I have? And based on the amount of money or credit or money that's available to me, or other people's credit, or other people's money, what can I start and what can I do now? And to have that plan of stair-stepping, how will I develop it? Now when you do it, you have to do it with a passion of knowing that you are moving in that direction. And as you do that, let me ask you another thing. I'll give you another thing rather. You got to determine before you get started, who's your customer? And can your customer, or will your customer, pay for your service? And why would they buy yours instead of somebody else's? What makes your clothing line better? What makes your cakes better? What makes your popcorn better? What makes your maid service? What makes your tax service? What makes your service better than theirs, than your competitor? Why would they come to you? And what are you going to do to keep maintaining that? What type of marketing are you going to do? Because your customer over here may not receive the same information as your customer over there, and so in the same format. So you have to know and understand the way that your customer receives information, so that when you tell your story, your marketing story, that they will be able to become attentive to that. All right. So those are some of the bigger advices, some of the bigger things that you should think about while you're in this state of getting ready to start your own business. First, are you truly an entrepreneur, or are you trying to just create a job for yourself? There's nothing wrong with either one, but you just need to know which one you're doing, so that as you write your business plan, you know what that plan is geared towards. And as you move forward, you know what your ultimate plans are. The other thing is, after that, is what can you do now to move you to the different levels that you want to achieve? It may not be the primary business you want to be involved in right now, but it's that thing. Maybe you can start a t-shirt company out of your house. Maybe you can start a candy apple company out of your house. But you allow that to move you to the stages that you want to move to, as far as if maybe it's a boutique, or it's a store, or a travel company, or whatever it is. But use them as stair steps to get you where you want to go. And then understand your customer. You got to understand your customer. If you don't understand your customer, I don't care how good your product is, I don't care how good your service is. You're walking you're facing an uphill battle to which you will more than likely fail and have to start over and do something else. And that's the last thing about being an entrepreneur. Failure is just an event that you learn from and you continue to grow from. So that's my biz talk for the day. If you have any business questions, specific business questions, just leave me a comment, inbox me, and I'll answer those questions as well. If you have any questions about marketing, especially social media, just inbox me, leave me a question, share this with anybody, share this with everybody. Put this on your page. Y'all have a great one. Look forward to talking to you. Uncle Ren's Popcorn, come get some of that.